It was a prehistoric monster of the Amazon. Our story today begins deep within the Amazon rainforest, a place untouched by human hands for thousands of years. It's a world of dense, endless green, a river basin holding a fifth of all the fresh water on Earth, and a place that still hides countless undiscovered species, where the known of secrets, where the known and the unknown live side by side. The stories told by the people who call its banks home are as old as the river itself, tales of strange beings in the shadows and spirits guarding the forest. But the oldest, most terrifying stories aren't about lost cities of gold or mischievous sprites. In the ancient Quichua language, Yaku means water and Mama means mother, the mother of the water. But this is no gentle, nurturing spirit. Before entering a new stretch of river, some would traditionally blow a conch horn. They believed the sound would stir the great snake, and if it was nearby, it would show itself, allowing them to pass safely. To disturb the Yakumama's waters was to invite disaster. Legends, no matter how compelling, are just legends until a fossil, a bone, or a tooth can prove otherwise. Not in the heart of the jungle, but in places where the earth had peeled back its own layers. In open-pit coal mines and along the eroding banks of its rivers. What was found there didn't just challenge our understanding of the Amazon's past. It gave a chilling new context to its legends. Scientists have found the remains of the largest turtles ever known, with shells over 11 feet across. They found rodents the size of modern buffalo. And in 2018, along the Napo River in Peru, paleontologists found the fossilized skull of a giant river dolphin. They show us that the Amazon has always been a place where creatures evolved to gigantic proportions. So could the Yakamama have been one of these monsters? Could the legends be echoes of a time when a giant serpent really did rule the rivers? They named it Pseudorussticus yacaruna, a nod to local myth sand. At over 11 feet long, it was the largest freshwater dolphin that ever lived. Before the Miocene, the Amazon was a different ecosystem, shaped by the giants that thrived there. It was only after their disappearance that the current ecosystem began to take shape. And for decades, the Amazon was a frustrating place for paleontologists. Could this legend have been inspired by a member of the Titanoboa family? The truth may never be fully known, but the discovery of the Paxodont gives us a fascinating glimpse into the reality of giantism in the Amazon. The Titanoboa, a genus of gigantism that includes the largest snake known to have ever existed. While the Amazon may not be home to a literal giant serpent today, the region's rich history and the discovery of ancient giants suggests that such creatures could have roamed its waters in the distant past. From the Titanoboa to the Paxodont, these prehistoric beasts serve as a reminder of the Amazon's untamed nature and its ability to inspire awe and terror in equal measure. One species, the Titanoboa cerriginensis, lived in South America around 60 million years ago. They may have vanished from the face of the earth, but their presence lives on in the myths and folklore of the people who call the Amazon home. It measured an astonishing 50 feet in length and weighed about a ton. Imagine coming face to face with that while navigating the dark, murky waters of the Amazon. It's a terrifying thought that could easily spawn a monster in the minds of those who lived along its banks. Its skull alone was over a meter long. And this dolphin wasn't alone. These creatures are a testament to the reality of giantism in the Amazon. This ancient whale, which lived around 50 million years ago, was once thought to be a small, unassuming creature. However, a re-examination of its remains has revealed something extraordinary. Scientists now believe that the Paxodont was a fearsome predator, perfectly adapted for hunting in the murky depths of the Amazon. It was equipped with teeth that could grow up to 9 inches long, perfect for crushing bones and tearing through flesh. Picture a creature resembling a giant vampire squid, lurking in the dark depths of the Amazon and ambushing its prey. The thought is enough to send shivers down your spine. And while they don't quite match the colossal proportions of the Titanoboa, they offer a glimpse into the potential existence of a serpent like the Yakumama. Fossils like these have shown that during the Miocene, the Amazon was home to a whole host of gigantic creatures. This included the Titanoboa, a snake that reached lengths of over 50 feet. Yes, you heard that right. A real-life king cobra, millions of years ago. During the Miocene epoch, a huge part of the Amazon basin wasn't a rainforest at all. It was a colossal mega-wetland known as the Pebas system. It suggests that the region has always been special, a place where animals grew larger than anywhere else. During the Miocene, much of South America was connected to Antarctica. This meant that the Amazon was part of a much larger, warmer region, allowing for the evolution of these supersized creatures. But around 6 million years ago, the continents shifted. South America broke off, creating a barrier that cut the Amazon off from the rest of the world. This isolation led to a unique evolutionary path for the animals that remained. But it also raises a more immediate question. Could one of these ancient creatures actually be the Yakumama? Think of a vast inland sea of lakes, swamps, and rivers covering over 1 million square kilometers. And in this lost world, everything was giant. It's the most biodiverse place on Earth now, so its past must have been just as spectacular, right? But the very things that make the Amazon a lush paradise, the dense rainforest. The acidic soil make finding fossils almost impossible. Bones dissolve, and skeletons get buried under 100 feet of jungle. The Yakumama is a creature of immense power and terror, a legendary giant serpent said to lurk in the deepest lagoons and at the mouths of rivers. Are they just cautionary tales? A way to personify the very real dangers of the Amazon, the sudden whirlpools, flash floods, or even massive anacondas? Or could they be something more? A kind of folk memory, preserving the truth of a creature that actually existed. For a long time, science had no answer. The idea of a snake that massive was pure fantasy. But the Amazon guards its secrets well, buried under millions of years of Earth. And a series of incredible discoveries was about to prove that the age of giants in the Amazon was unto myth at all. They're about something else, something ancient, something monstrous. A creature so big it could swallow a boat whole, a predator that ruled the waters long before the first jaguar stalked the jungle floor. For centuries, these accounts were waved away as folklore, just scary stories to explain the dangers of the river. But what if the legends were true? Stories claim it grows to an impossible size, a true colossus of a snake. Some local traditions describe it as having horn-like structures on its head, giving it an ancient mythical look. But its most terrifying power? The legends say it can suck up any living thing that passes within 100 paces. Fishermen, boats, and any animal that strays too close are said to vanish without a trace, pulled under by an invisible force. What if they aren't just stories, but a kind of cultural memory, an echo of a time when the Amazon was home to a real-life monster? A time before people, when a mysterious creature was the undisputed king of a lost world. For centuries, we thought it was just a myth. But then, we found the bones. It's the legend. Deep in the Amazon, in the communities scattered across a maze of rivers, the elders speak of the Yakumama. For generations, legends across Peru, Brazil, and South America have described the Yakumama as a protector of the water, but a fearsome one. Because of this, a deep respect and fear for the Yakumama is woven into the fabric of daily life. These stories are vivid and surprisingly consistent across huge distances. The discovery for scientists, the line between myth and reality is drawn with evidence. But that started to change. The story begins not with a single creature, but with a lost world. Fossil discoveries from the Pebas Formation have painted a picture of a land of giants. Dolphins are known for their grace, but this ancient beast was built for power. Some might dismiss these discoveries as the quirks of evolution, but they tell a much bigger story. The discovery of ancient giants challenges us to rethink our understanding of the Amazon and its history. We know from the fossil record that the Amazon wasn't always as it is now. Today, the Amazon is famous for its biodiversity, but this wealth of species is relatively recent. So where do the myths come from? The Yakumama is described as an enormous serpent, a being of such size that it could swallow a boat whole. Even today, the Amazon is home to several species of giant snakes, including the green anaconda, which can reach lengths of over 30 feet. But the story doesn't end there. The quest to unravel the mysteries of the Yakumama has led to another intriguing possibility. Was this creature the inspiration for the Yakumama? Did the indigenous people witness these giant predators and incorporate them into their myths and legends? Reality and myth. The story of the Yakumama is a captivating blend of reality and myth. Perhaps the legends of the Yakumama are not just stories to scare fishermen, but echoes of a time when these mighty creatures ruled the Amazon. And so the mystery of the Yakamama endures, a chilling testament to the Amazon's timeless allure and its capacity to both captivate and terrify.